How can you live without music?
You just sit. It's like that. It's like Private Parts, the Howard Stern movie.
Yeah,
you just sit on a speaker, dude, and crank it up. Feel the vibrations.
I hear that. I think there is some validity to that argument.
You got your feeling there?
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. We still got our feelings, so it's all G.
I should be sitting on a subwoofer right now, bro.
Wait, hang on a second.
Dude, we should do that one day.
We should be sitting on subs.
The scene. I'm 100% because I thought about this over the weekend when I thought I was having strokes and going blind.
Did you beat off in the hospital?
I did not.
Wait, sidebar. We'll revisit that.
I thought about it. I was alone a lot because Chloe's not here. I had no one to like hang out with. I was like, well, maybe I just crank it. But then I'm like, I don't want them to knock on the door and then 8 people walk in and I'm in the middle of a crank sesh.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come.
So
I'm closing my eyes.
Moving on.
So I did.
Yeah.
I did
Moving
not.
on.
But I was thinking, for sure, I would want to keep my eyesight. Because, you have kids, you want to watch them grow, you want to see the person that you're in love with.
Right. Don't you want to hear him sing, though? Have you not
Thank
seen?
you.
Haven't you seen Coda?
Coda, you're right. I just
Coda.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm just like, can you imagine not even knowing? And by the way, people listening who know blind people, maybe they know better than this, but like, and I'm not trying to fucking make their lives sound horrible, but like, you don't even know what people look like.
But you
can touch them. Yeah, you can touch them.
I know, but I'm talking about
in COVID times, no, you can't. No, you can't.
Yes,
You
you
can
can.
fist
Thank
pound.
you,
Put on
them.
some gloves.
Thank you.
Put on some gloves.
Thank you, Adam, with COVID.
In COVID times,
and I guess I understand that like people,
Absurd.
we only know people look like what we can see, right? Obviously, there's other dimensionalities, so if you can't see them, you see differently.
Wow.
Thank you.
Right?
Wow.
But
I've been closing my eyes. I've been closing my eyes for the last minute and a half, and I feel I'm hearing better.
to not know what a Chinese Shar-Pei looks like.
But you can feel the Shar-Pei.
Can you imagine? But it's very rough to the touch. It means.
but imagine you don't know a Shar-Pei is around, right? And then it gets off the leash.
Yes.
And so this Shar-Pei just comes, and that you don't
Well, first of all, I'm going to hear that Shar-Pei.
see an owner anywhere because you can't, and all of a sudden a fucking Shar-Pei's right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would hear it coming,
You don't
first
even
of all.
know it.
You wouldn't know what the fuck it was. You're like, what is this?
You're actually startled by it. You're like, it could be a gremlin.
Yes, you kick the
that-
Shar-Pei in the face because you're terrified.
Yeah, I think if you have no sight, you're going to be trusting the world that much more. You know what I mean?
Well, that sounds scarier than, my God, that's super scary.
No, you tell that to Ray Charles.
Yeah, see? Okay.
I'm into it. I mean, I'm not wishing it upon myself, but it's...
Well, if you don't have sight, you have to be led around everywhere. It's more of a burden on other people, on your loved ones. I feel like if you can't hear, you could still do most things. You know what I mean? You could still drive a car. You could still walk.
But you're not hearing that Shar-Pei roll up on you. The first thing that's happening is you're seeing a Shar-Pei that's in your lap. It's the same shit.
Right, the little the claws on the floor.
Kyle, but when you look down, you see a Shar-Pei. You don't think a fucking gigantic mutant hedgehog is run up on you.
I'm not thinking that either. I don't think I'm thinking that, right? Maybe I am. But I'm over it quickly because I'm like...
Well, you don't know. It's this big, wrinkly, sort of hairless...
I'm over that quickly
Beast?
because I'm like, what is this? And I can hear somebody say it's a Shar-Pei.
If you're listening and not
I
watching,
can hear the
Kyle's had his
dog bark.
eyes closed for the last several minutes for some reason.
I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. I mean, it's.
What
I'm
are
just
you
feeling
feeling?
it.
What are you
feeling?
feeling right now?
What is it?
It's hard to keep my eyes closed for this long.
You've been thinking. Stupid.